Koneksi bagus.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Mendes charging forward down that flank. That is lovely. Kvaratskhelia puts his foot on the gas.
Wih.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Wih.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 31 minutes de jeu, le numéro 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's through, now is he in?
Push.
Vitinha,
First.
Raul Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Dembele.
Peace.
Oh no, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Mendes. Ay, kenceng Mendes.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Kvaratskhelia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is promising, and that's big chance!
Wih, hampir.
Fabian Ruiz charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Dembele.
Lovely, that.
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Vitinha. Ay.
Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's a throw-in.
Mantap jaringan nih.
Well, played through for the wide man. Vitinha. And Hakimi. Raul Neves. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Aims beyond the defence. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. Good running, strong and purposeful. Skillfully cut
Eish,
out. He
dapat.
is so at ease on the ball.
A lot of space
Yes.
here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. Fabian Ruiz looking for the run.
Uy,
Wants to play it back.
Fabian Ruiz.
In he goes
Ugh,
again.
ay.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Kvaratskhelia simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Now Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Spread neatly. Showing good feet. And he's being shifted off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity
Vitinha.
to create a cushion between them. Denied by
Oh.
a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and
Loose.
deal with it well.
Lovely feet. Oh, he's played it in well.
Yes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fabian Ruiz. Can he get it through? And it's hoisted clear.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's nice. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Doué. Doué!
Eish.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that is
He-
one way to stop him.
Dia pun je boleh.
And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Nak dia import nak putus tali lu. Selit aja. Bagus Hakimi.
Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Doué.
Ih, jauhan.
Loose
Ish.
now and they want to get it back. He's tried one! And the first half is done.
Babak
Oh,
pertama
what a
telah
comeback.
usai.
Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No reported change to either side
Messi.
during the break.
Bagus.
That's been one straight
Masih
back.
lagi.
Great chance!
Bir.
That wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Vitinha.
Ini hujan kok mana?
That's a
Besok
fabulous
rencana
goal.
eh.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been
Gile.
caught on it here. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good spread. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
It's Dembele! Nice control. Vitinha. Vitinha! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fabian Ruiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Bagus Nuno Mendes.
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha.
Ini
João
ya.
Neves. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha!
Ih, terlalu
Save again,
memaksakan.
same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter. And while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Oh, good ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once more. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good play.
Wah. Jaringannya ngeri ya. Jaringannya kok. Jaringannya oh. Allah.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. Great hit! And again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Hakimi. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vitinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely close control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. João Neves. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Suarez. Dembele. Now Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Turns and goes back. He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Keeper.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Busquets. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Pour ce match, 70
Fabian Ruiz.
987.
João Neves. Oh, good read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... It's Dembele! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. João Neves.
Oops. Yo, Dembele.
Gets into some space.
Neves.
And he's gone backward here.
Vitinha.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can
Dembele.
sustain it.
Woo!
There's the
Yes!
header.
Ay.
Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Neves is offering a right smile there.
Played into space out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Busquets. And here's Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. And
Kvaratskhelia.
He's found a way through.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement en cours.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Yes.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react.
Vitinha.
That has been slung wide. Very nicely done.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Wih.
Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That'll be a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Attention, changement.
That has been knocked clear. Chance! Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ayo
He's
Dembele.
gone away. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the right
Yes.
there.
Ay,
Good
no,
delivery,
yeah.
but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Has a look and place it forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's come through.
Dembele.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's good running with the ball. Doué could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Fabian Ruiz.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Inscrit après 77 minutes de jeu par
The
le
keeper
numéro
deserves some
55.
sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This is quite a battle.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Busquets with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Busquets. Berhasil. Paris Saint-Germain go in search of a late winner. Fabian Ruiz. Driving on and making good progress.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's looking to set free a runner. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here?
Astaga.
And he's there to get it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. He is just correct. Vitinha! Last-ditch defending, but
Masih
that'll
dapat
do.
aja, bro.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Busquets. Busquets engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Busquets. Now it's Berhasil. Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Bus.
Gets his pass away.
It's a decent
Dembele.
chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kembali is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Donnarumma is there to take. Do it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. And that should get the job done. Busquets. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! It's a loose ball.
Maju. Maju aja.
Always felt that, hasn't he?
Astaga. Bus.
Oh, great play.
Bagus.
And that has left him
Ih,
in a heap.
Dembele.
Doué
Oh,
stood up well to him there.
please.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Changement en cours.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive
À sa
line.
place, le numéro 9.
And we are already back underway. Paris Saint-Germain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Dembele looking to add to his goal.
Mantap Dembele.
João Neves has it in a wide...
Whoosh!
Smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Picks out brilliantly. Oh, it's a look of bewilderment.
Whoosh.
His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Nuno Mendes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. No, it's not getting there. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dembele going face to face with his great rival.
Mesti bisa ganti lagi nih.
Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Mendes is there, and he can get that clear.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
8.
Saint-Germain can make their change now with a
Le
break in
numéro
play.
33.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Gressel. They want to be quick to recover this. Mendes can get it clear. That is good alertness. Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bagus. Ayo, Kvaratskhelia.
Nice Zaire Emery drilled in low. Nicely aimed pass. Chance here to counter. Gressel. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got away.
Bagus.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold
Ayo,
on this time.
Farai. Ay.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. João Neves. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Vitinha. Ish.
Swept it.
Yes.
Could move up a gear here. It's a good
Bagus
foot in there.
Fitina. Ayo.
Kvaratskhelia.
Ay, so offset lagi.
Finds himself offside. Vitinha, and it's Messi, and he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vitinha, not the most accurate pass.
Bagus. Ay, offset gitu.
Presumably for offside. Messi. Messi, and the finish!
Tunga.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Hakimi. João Neves. Zaire Emery. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's nice.
Ay,
The
telat.
movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi gets across to intercept that.
Bagus.
Vitinha.
Ay.
That's been cut out, well played. That pass has been well intercepted.
Bagus Hakimi.
João Neves.
Ay.
It's going to be another throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Bagus Dembele.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, important interception.
Astaga.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass.
Huh?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. João Neves. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
João Neves is flagged offside.
Good see.
Spread it left.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence
Dembélé.
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Gonzalo Ramos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
João Neves. Vitinha. Foot in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nuno Mendes.
Bruno Mendes.
Looking wide. Lovely bit of skill. Nuno Mendes. Backward it goes.
Hey.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. João Neves.
João Neves. Ih, masih dapat tayo, Pak.
Will simply...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hakimi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Ui. Bagus. Bagus.
A very adept
Ayo,
defender.
counter-attack.
It was a good tackle too.
Counter-attack.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days,
Yeesh.
all part of a forward's duties.
Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Astaga.
That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Gressel. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Kvaratskhelia is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And so the captain steps up.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Yeah.
And stepping up, the skipper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So, the second man in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
The third man in the queue. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself. 3 each. Gonzalo Ramos is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Oh,
Yes!
saved it!
Yes!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Right in the bottom corner.
Bagus.
Some nerve.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He must, but can he?
Wala na rumah.
That's just
Ay.
emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see.
Bruno Mendes.
Good penalty,
Bagus.
just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding,
Na
miss
rumah.
this
Dapat, dapat,
and it
dapat,
is
dapat,
over.
dapat, dapat.
Dispatched. There will be more of
Oh.
this.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
João Neves must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one.
Don Neves.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Donnarumma must save it.
Yes!
Brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Marquinhos becomes the 9th man to stroll up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The margin of error is 0.
Brilliant.
Nice,
Considering the
Attacker.
circumstances, brilliant. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
How often does this happen? We're up to 10.
Oh, Pacho.
Well, you
Bagus.
can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Yes! Donnarumma.
There's your hero! Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Zona rumah. Ya, Hussein. Joe Neves. Yes, in. Dembele. Mana pokok? Eh.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's
And
great
this.
to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Kvaratskhelia. And he's had it nicked away. João Neves.
Whoosh.
Cleared away.
Ugh.
An early chance there, first of the game.
Fabian Ruiz put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
João Neves.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Busquets. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Ramos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running
Dembele.
will always get you into areas of possibility.
Fabian
Saves the
Ruiz.
saves. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fabian Ruiz is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Neves.
Tinha.
Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. João Neves. João Neves.
Neves.
Good
Bagus
driving run.
Neves.
Terrific
Yes.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Busquets.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Neves. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha. Good
Vitinha.
purposeful running this. Dembele.
Dembele.
He gets big.
Ih, Gonzalo
And a
Ramos.
terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tapi sinyal
Now it's
ko
Luis Suarez.
Apollo na.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at
Well,
least
he's on
from
the way.
one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
That's good play. It looks as though the ref has given a
Antes it.
penalty. He has.
Bagus.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Tiro.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Kvaratskhelia. Push. Skelia. Nice. Mantap.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 12 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Kvaratskhelia. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ngalangin na. Wish.
Now it's Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Donnarumma can pick that up. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's hit it long. Suarez might just make this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played through for the wide man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. And here's Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. It's skewed away. Fabian Ruiz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gonzalo Ramos.
Kejauhan.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz.
Bagus.
Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi, and the shot! And he's following up! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Kvaratskhelia. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is lovely. Kvaratskhelia, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yuk, mantap. Kvaratskhelia.
He's found the way.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Kvaratskhelia.
Danger averted for now. João Neves. Luis Suarez. And the counter is on.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Defending was strong and firm. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Busquets.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dembele. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gonzalo Ramos puts his foot on the gas. Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Vitinha. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi.
Chambai vanna pore. Neriappo.
Luis Suarez. Driving forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's had a hit!
Eesh.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Nuno Mendes. Now Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes.
Mendes.
Nice control. Can he get onto this?
Kvaratskhelia.
Vitinha. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. That's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the right.
Oh, great feat, that.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's there to clear it. Luis Suarez gets a good foot in there. Marquinhos concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Can he get it through?
Ramos.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Oh, such a clever touch. That is great defending, so alert. And it's Luis Suarez, pinches it off him. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Dembele. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Ramos.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. And they can counter here. He's in space and looking for options. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. And Hakimi. He could be in here. Gonzalo Ramos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kecil sih koneksi bagus.
Nicked it back promptly. Another throw-in.
Nefes.
And it's Dembele.
Kembali.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Dembele. He can get that clear. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Taken back almost at once. He's got away. And he's forced to go back. Works it forward. Messi. Nicely spread. And it's Dembele. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. It's Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Bro.
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Gol nak jadi kan?
And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, it's Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
But après 48 minutes de jeu.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
And here's Ramos. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's got the beating of his man. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. Shifted upfield. He has found the way through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Vitinha attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Fabian Ruiz is wide and looking to get onto this. Mendes looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Deftly away. Hakimi. Vitinha. And Hakimi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out of play for a throw. He was under real pressure there. Now who's going to be first to this?
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And one more try!
Yeay,
Oh,
kapal
that is
sekali ya.
rather wayward. And it's Messi.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Fabian Ruiz. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Some good work on the right flank here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they could be caught out here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's played into space. He has found the way through. Gonzalo Ramos! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, it's come loose.
Le nombre
Luis
de
Suarez.
spectateurs pour ce match.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
898.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Luis Suarez. And he's being shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia. Busquets. Gonzalo Ramos!
Gonzalo Ramos.
Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Le numéro 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
It's the
Kencang nan Billy.
big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out towards the right wing. Tries a shot! This time, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Over to the left. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Attention, changement.
So there's going to be another change here. Kvaratskhelia. Closing in on goal. Kvaratskhelia! Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. And the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha.
Vitinha!
A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Changement en cours.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely measured pass. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again! Decent enough try.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Gressel.
That was lovely, that.
Mendes Pak.
João Neves.
Terus Neves.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gressel. Vitinha. Oh, sweet feet. Gressel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vitinha powering forward here.
Gonzalo.
Turns and goes. He's going for goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
João Neves, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets, that's really well manoeuvred. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neatly clipped into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Vitinha. Vitinha! He should have put that one away.
Vitinha really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh no, what has happened here? Last ditch, Messi! Should have equalised.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Thinks one through. Kvaratskhelia! Busquets.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 51. À sa place, Le numéro 39.
Messi! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fabian Ruiz.
There they go, hunting again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Après 87 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Kvaratskhelia! And that is wildly off target. Busquets. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Neves. Messi. And Messi! Vitinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Il y aura
And
4
here's
minutes
Messi.
de temps additionnel.
Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
João Neves. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's heaved it away.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Fabian Ruiz. Has a goal! Oh, just over.
Nuno Mendes nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Dembele! And he's there to get it away. Fabian Ruiz engages and forces him off the ball. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Berhasil. Messi. He's in here! Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. Goes down, but nothing given. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Sera exclu du stade. Merci. Changement.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Paris Saint-Germain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Busquets.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vitinha. That's good running with the ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He is just caressing the ball. Looking for the runner. Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lovely feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Busquets. Played into space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Après 6 minutes dans les prolongations par le numéro 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Dembele. João Neves. And Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Mendes wins the duel this time.
Vitinha.
Fabian
Fabian
Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendes cuts out the pass, and it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Dembele simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Vitinha. Vitinha takes a look up. Lovely bit of skill. Busquets.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves. Dembele
Bruce.
in acres of space out wide.
Kembali.
And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Jordi Alba. And he's there to clear it. Kvaratskhelia. Strong running down that left flank. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, what has happened here? Busquets. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Jordi Alba. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Jordi Alba. That is a little undercooked. Kvaratskhelia. That's a throw. Busquets. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And that could have brought them level.
Gonzalo Ramos was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Can he put it away? And again the keeper stands strong. Paris Saint-Germain must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Messi has found the net here, of course. Gressel. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's been shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gressel. Messi.
Ish, hampir.
João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Jordi Alba promptly onto that, and that is that. Gressel. Gressel. Throw in. Gressel. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge.
Bagus, ayo
He's in
Dembele.
plenty of space here, and he's intervened well there. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way past. He is through here. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Pinches it off him. That looks a good ball through. Oh, important interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gets his pass away. João Neves. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Busquets. And that could set him on his way. And that was very necessary. Gressel. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Germain jangan berubah settingan ini. Jadi jangan berubah settingan. Rilis. Jack rilis.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. He's tried one! Oh, that was close. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella Rico Lewis, Peter, is developing beautifully, because from the very moment he started appearing in the first team, he had a courage about him, a fearlessness. He always wanted...
Grealish! Oh, Foden! He's got away with one there. Malcolm. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That has been slung wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He can get that clear. Well, that's
Gundogan.
beautifully weighted. Gundogan.
Gundogan.
He scored!
Listen, the
P.P.
big names earn their
Gundogan.
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scored after 6 minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Koulibaly. And it's Ruben Neves. Malcolm. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Lewis. Reinders. Malcolm. Foden. Nori. Grealish. Grealish! And he gets rid in a hurry.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Foden. Ruben Neves. There they go, hunting in packs. Bernardo Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. Ruben Neves. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewis. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Malcolm.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Nori. More and more pressure on the ball here. Greenish takes a look up. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity.
Foden!
Sticks it away. Two to the good. They have
Phil
breathing
Foden.
space. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Grealish. He's found a way through. Grealish! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Ruben Neves. Al Hilal have reclaimed it. Nori. He's shifting through the gears here.
Jack Chris.
Grealish!
Jack release.
Malcolm. And there's green grass ahead of him. Malcolm.
Footballing width usually identifies with running route.
Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Gundogan. It's
Gundogan!
Yes! And the lead is extended
Di
still further.
Gundogan.
The goal scorer after 21 minutes is number 19, Ilkay Gundogan.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot a goal! And it's been taken short. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. Malcolm. Malcolm! What a hit. The save was firm.
Al Hilal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Koulibaly. Now that's well seen too. Koulibaly. And it's Koulibaly. To Ruben Neves. Malcolm. Over to the left. Reinders. Gundogan on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Bernardo Silva. And it's Grealish. Grealish. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves. Al
Bagus.
Hilal couldn't do a
Visionary
whole lot with it
Rangers.
there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Malcolm. Gundogan. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Tries the cut back. And it's hoisted clear. Grealish. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gundogan.
Dan.
Grealish.
Grealish.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Lan.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Bagus. Visionary Rangers.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves. Malcolm. And he's managed to get free. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish?
Ui.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Grealish. He is through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Great pressure, plenty of it.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Oh, he's onto this. He's got away.
Ike Gundogan.
It's Gundogan! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bagus. Visionary Rangers.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Reinders. And here's Grealish.
Yeah, Grealish.
And that's off target.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Can he latch on to this? Gets a good foot in there. He's looking to set free a runner.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Malcolm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's it.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Reinders taking charge of the dead ball. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And that is high.
Yang Renders.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Malcolm. Gundogan does really well to win the ball there. Reinders. Ignori. That pass has been well intercepted. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's run loose here. Gundogan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's there to clear it. Malcolm. Ruben Neves. Guardiola does really well there. He is strong. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Foden does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Good purposeful running this.
Minutes has been indicated.
Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bernardo Silva. And he lines up and climbs up big!
Wish.
Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. He's got full. Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lewis. And there is the half-time whistle. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. There will be a throw-in. Malcolm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Malcolm. Driving forward. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland! Haaland!
Allah.
And the keeper threw out a limb. Corner number 2 then. Struck first time. And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Malcolm. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Decent progress down the left. Oh, nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Danny Reinders.
Just too high. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gently done. Akanji cuts out the pass. And it's Gundogan. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shifted it to the flank. Malcolm. And he was alert to it. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. He's played him through. Grealish. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Malcolm. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had a hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Al Hilal are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Spread neatly. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Foot in. Bernardo Silva. Reinders.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Gundogan. It's Gundogan! Chooses to go back. Malcolm wins the duel this time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Might want to be careful there.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they win it back again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Silva!
Bernardo Silva! That's good play. And it's Gundogan. Oh, that's neat. 60 minutes played. He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to get it clear. It's a throw-in. Reinders. Foden. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, super find. Oh, and he's through the middle. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Reinders. Gets into some space. Gundogan. And it's been... And the shot! Foden gets flagged offside. Grealish powering forward here.
Grealish, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He is through here. Malcolm, good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Malcolm. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Malcolm. Reinders. Gundogan. He could be in here. Koulibaly stands tall and stands strong. Ruben Neves. Malcolm. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Reinders. Ruben Neves. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And that is out of play. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva!
Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Ruben Neves. Malcolm. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Terus di Johnny Renders.
Bernardo Silva. Grealish going full tilt down the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Malcolm! And somehow he kept it out.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out just.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Great chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Burgos.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
And he was quick to react. Koulibaly. And it's Ruben Neves. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And now the breakaway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Neves. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Reinders. Now it's Grealish. Pass is just off target. Koulibaly. Malcolm. Oh, that's fabulous. Gundogan. Gundogan charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the... Has a go! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Gundogan. Grealish. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Malcolm. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Haaland. Gundogan. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. He's shifting through the gears here. Grealish! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.